Welcome back to the class. Now we will try to draw the MO diagrams for helium molecules, and we will say whether these molecules will exist or not. Then we will try to find out
థర్డ్
the
పాయింట్ చెప్పలేదు
bond
సార్.
order. Huh? Then we will try to find out what is the bond order, and then what is its magnetic character. Of course, the electronic configuration for helium atom is 1s2. For helium 2 molecule, we will take two helium atoms. This is 1s orbital of this helium atom. This is 1s orbital of this helium atom. So these are atomic orbitals of helium. And we have two electrons here and also two electrons here. Now, when we try to form a helium molecule, then what will happen? These two 1s orbitals will mix with each other and they will generate two molecular orbitals. These are called MOs of helium molecule. So when two helium atoms combine to form a helium molecule, these two atomic orbitals will mix each other and they will generate two MOs. The lowest energy MO is called sigma MO because it is generated from 1s orbitals, it is sigma 1s. The highest energy MO is called sigma star MO because it is generated between 1s orbitals. And here we have four electrons, two electrons in one helium, two electrons in another helium. So we need to accommodate four electrons here. Of course, in sigma 1s we can accommodate two electrons. In sigma star 1s we can accommodate two electrons. So the four electrons are accommodated, two electrons in sigma 1s, two electrons in sigma star 1s. Therefore, molecular orbital electronic configuration of helium molecule is sigma 1s 2 electrons, sigma star 1s 2 electrons. Now the bond order is number of half of the number of electrons in bonding orbitals minus number of electrons in anti-bonding orbitals. Half of number of electrons in bonding orbitals means lowest energy orbitals. Sigma 1s we have 2 electrons. Number of electrons in anti-bonding orbitals, that is star orbitals, we also have 2 electrons. So it is 0. When we say bond order is 0, therefore this molecule He2 molecule does not exist. Why? Because the number of bonds between two helium atoms is 0, so the molecule does not exist. Remember, whenever we get a bond order 0, then molecule does not exist. Now what is its magnetic character? If the molecule does not exist, we don't need to predict its magnetic character, right? Right. So here we don't write its magnetic character. Now we will try to write the MO diagram for He2 plus molecule. When we say plus, we need to remove one electron, right? We need to remove one electron, then only we will get plus one charge. So for that, I have removed one electron in one of the helium atom. Okay. In one helium atom, we have two electrons. Another helium atom, we have one electron. So these are MOs, sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, MOs of helium molecule. Right. So what is the electronic configuration? Electronic configuration of He2 plus is,
E2.
we have altogether we have 3 electrons. So 2 electrons will be accommodated in sigma 1s, 1 electron will be accommodated in sigma star 1s. So what is the electronic configuration? It is sigma 1s 2 electrons and sigma star 1s 1 electron. Therefore, what is the bond order? Bond order is equal to half of
0.
number of bonding electrons minus number of anti-bonding electrons. Here number of bonding electrons 2, number of anti-bonding electrons 1. Number of bonding electrons 2, number of anti-bonding electrons 1. So 2 minus 1, 1 by 2, it is 0.5. That means there will be a half bond between the 2 helium atoms. Therefore, He2 plus molecule will exist. He2 plus molecule will exist. Now, what is its magnetic character? Whether it is a paramagnetic material or a diamagnetic material. Because helium 2 plus is having a single electron, because of its presence, it is said to be paramagnetic material. Because of the presence of a single electron, it is a paramagnetic material. Please practice MO theory for lithium 2 molecule, boron 2 molecule, carbon 2, nitrogen 2, oxygen 2, F2, neon 2. You can practice for these molecules. These are just practice. Now I'll give you the complete MO theory, MO diagram. If we have 1s orbitals, then we will get sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. If we have 2s orbitals also, then we need to write 2s orbitals on top of the 1s orbitals. As I said, we arrange these orbitals according to their energy. 1s orbitals are having less energy, so we will write them bottom at the bottom. 2s orbitals are having high energy, so we will write them on top of 1s orbitals. Similarly, 2s orbitals also will mix with each other and they will generate sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. And if we have p orbitals also, there are 3 p orbitals, right? Px, 2px, 2py, 2pz. When these 3 orbitals mix with each other, they also generate 3 plus 3, a total of 6 MOs. They will generate a total of 6 MOs. As I said, for atoms nitrogen or less than nitrogen, it is pi 2px pi 2py. They both of these two pi orbitals are having same energy. Then this is sigma 2pz, sigma 2pz orbital. In the anti-bonding, pi orbitals will come first. It is pi star 2px pi star 2py, and then sigma star 2pz. This is the energy order for molecular orbitals of atoms. Nitrogen are less than nitrogen. That means for when we have atoms like hydrogen, helium, lithium, I have missed it, right? Beryllium 2, boron, carbon, nitrogen. Up to carbon, we can use this order. Of course, as I said, nitrogen is not a problem. Okay, nitrogen we can use any other formula. I'll write the second model also. When we have 1s orbitals, there is no change. Whatever it is the atom, we will get sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. When we have 2s, then also there is no change. We will get sigma 2s, sigma star 2s. When we have p orbitals, 2px, 2py, 2pz, for atoms, nitrogen are greater than nitrogen. That means nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. For these atoms, sigma bond will be the lowest energy. So this is sigma 2pz. Then next is the pi orbitals. We have two pi orbitals. That is why I'm writing two orbitals. Pi 2px, pi 2py. These two orbitals are having same energy. This is pi star 2px, pi star 2py, then sigma star 2pz. When two or more than two orbitals having same energy, these are called degenerate orbitals. What are they? Degenerate orbitals. Degenerate orbitals means orbitals are having same energy. When we have degenerate orbitals, remember, we cannot fill two electrons here first. Okay, we need to half fill them. So we will place one electron here. If you have one more, we will place one more electron in the next orbital. Okay, that I'll take one example and I'll explain. So you please practice for these molecules. I will explain O2. Okay, I'll take the O2 as an example and I will explain it. But remember, whenever you want to write molecular orbital diagram for nitrogen atom, nitrogen molecule or molecules less than nitrogen, we need to use the first diagram. But if you want to write the molecular diagram for molecules nitrogen or higher than nitrogen, we need to use this diagram. For nitrogen, there is no problem. You can use this diagram or this diagram. Absolutely, there will be no problem. I will explain why the difference between the MO energy levels. No, actually, this is the order we must follow. What is the order? Sigma 2pz less than pi 2px is equal to pi 2py. But why it is happening? In small atoms, these two orbitals will undergo additional mixing. That is what is called sp mixing. sp mixing. So in small atoms like carbon, this sigma 2pz orbital and this sigma star 2s orbital, they will undergo additional mixing. That is what is called sp mixing. So when they undergo mixing, what will happen? That generates one stabilized orbital, one unstabilized orbital. So sigma star 2s, it is having less energy, so it will undergo stabilization. sigma 2p z orbital is having higher energy, so it will undergo destabilization. Because it is undergoing stabilization, its energy will further decrease. Because it is undergoing destabilization, its energy will further increase. How much it will increase? Because of its destabilization, it crosses these two orbitals and it will go higher and it will have higher energy. So because of this sp mixing, this sigma 2pz orbital is destabilizing. Because of the destabilization, it increases its energy. How much it increases? It increases its energy more than the pi orbitals. So this is the reason why we must follow this energy order for smaller atoms. For higher atoms, of course, uh, atoms are very large, then orbitals are far away from each other. So we don't observe any sp mixing in large atoms. Okay, sp mixing is observed only in small atoms. In small atoms, these orbitals are close together, so we can easily observe sp mixing. Now we will take oxygen molecule and we will practice the MO diagram for oxygen molecule. The electronic configuration for oxygen molecule, oxygen atom. Oxygen atomic number 8, 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 4. 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Its atomic number is 8. So that means we have 1s orbital, 2s orbital and 2p orbitals. Yeah. For oxygen, as I said, it is 2px, 2py, 2pz. So the order is sigma 2pz, pi 2px, comma pi 2py. Now the anti-bonding orbitals, pi star 2px, comma pi star 2py. This is sigma star 2pz. And below we have 2s orbital. This is 2s orbital. So we will get sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. Sigma star 2s. And below we also have 1s orbital. 1s orbital. So we will get sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. Sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. Now we will try to fill the electrons. In oxygen molecule, yeah, these are atomic orbitals of oxygen. These are the middle one. Molecular orbitals of oxygen. Now, what is the electronic configuration? It is 1s2, that means 2 electrons in 1s orbital, 2 electrons in 2s orbital, and 4 electrons in 2p orbital. Similarly, this side also we will have 2 electrons in 1s, 2 electrons in 2s, 4 electrons in 2p orbital. Now when we want to fill these electrons in MOs, of course, in sigma 1s we will fill 2 electrons. Here we have 4 electrons. One in one atom 2 electrons, another atom 2 electrons. Altogether we have 4 electrons in 1s orbital. So 2 electrons in sigma 1s, 2 electrons in sigma star 1s. Similarly, we have 4 electrons in 2s orbital. So 2 electrons in sigma 2s, 2 electrons in sigma star 2s. In p orbitals, we have 4 plus 4, 8 electrons. So 2 electrons in 2p, sigma 2pz. The next electron will be here, next electron will be here. Because these two are degenerate orbitals, we must fill 1 electron each. Of course, we have 8 electrons, right? So far we have filled only 2 plus 2, 4. So we can fill some more, then we will fill 2 electrons. So altogether we have only 6 electrons, but we have 8 electrons. Then 2 electrons must be filled in pi star. Because these two are degenerate orbitals, we must fill 1 electron each, 1 electron in each orbital. So this is how we need to fill MO diagram. Now the electronic configuration, MO electronic configuration for oxygen molecule is sigma 1s 2 electrons, sigma star 1s 2 electrons, sigma 2s 2 electrons, sigma star 2s 2 electrons, sigma 2px z 2 electrons. Yeah, I must write less than because it is energy order. Okay, energy order we can also write this. Next, pi 2px 2 electrons, which is equal to pi 2py 2 electrons. Then pi star 2px 1 electron, which is equal to pi star 2py 1 electron. This is the electronic configuration. Now, second point, bond order. What is the bond order? It is the half of number of bonding electrons minus number of anti-bonding electrons. Now, how many bonding electrons are there? Number of electrons in the bonding orbitals. That means lower energy. Sigma 1s, sigma 2s, sigma 2px, pi 2, sigma 2pz, pi 2px, pi 2py. So altogether in bonding 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. So altogether we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. It is 10 electrons. In anti-bonding orbitals, star orbitals, sigma star 1s, sigma star 2s, pi star 2px, pi star 2py. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. So total we have 6 electrons. Total we have 6 electrons. So the difference is 2. So that means there exists 2 bonds between the 2 oxygen atoms. So in oxygen molecule, we can write there will be 2 bonds between the 2 oxygen atoms. Now, what is the magnetic character? Whether it is a paramagnetic material or a diamagnetic material. Yeah, because we have single electrons, there are 2 single electrons, it is a paramagnetic material.